What is up, guys? It is Eddie from Hoodie Plays, and it is time. It is time for me to become a tier list YouTuber. All right, and we're starting it off today with. I actually have a couple of these that I really want to do. There's a couple tier lists that I really want to make, but this first one is just a real simple one that I saw another YouTuber make, and I really wanted to make one myself because my opinions were so drastically different than the one that I looked at, and also with like megas coming into Pokemon Go, and maybe even coming back for Crown Tundra at some point soon. I thought it would be nice um, to make a tier list like this. So this is the Pokemon Mega Evolutions tier list. So um, I'm not making this strictly off of which one's the strongest because that'd be very easy to make. You would just look at stats. Everybody knows that. But I want to be a little bit different, and I'm going to make it like designs plus how I like them plus like how good they are. So it's a combination of everything. Mainly my opinion. If you have a differing opinion than me, or if you think one of my opinions is just god awful, please let me know in the description below. But let's go ahead and get started with this. So here we are. We have all of these. I'm just gonna go in order of like what's here, and we also have the tiers. Super fucking cool. These are the best ones. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? Um, oh whoops, I didn't mean to. All right, we're gonna go here. Tier list YouTuber, by the way. Um, we're gonna have goat at the top because I like to have the goat tier in my tier list. So this one will be like the best. It'll be like the best tier list. Also, pay no attention to all the advertisements on the site. I don't know how to get rid of this. I don't know how to like. I don't know. I need to figure out a better way to do this. A tier list YouTuber, by the way. Um, but so let's just get right into this. We have GOAT, greatest of all time, super fucking cool, really solid. Okay, I guess I don't know why that squiggly line is there. The original is better, which means like the original before the Mega Evolution is better. And then why the fuck would you do this Alt F4? Basically, just like megas that I just want completely gone because they make no sense and they're bad. So. But we're gonna go through, and there will be a mon in each of these, so I'm gonna make sure there's at least something in there. But yeah, so we're gonna start off with these. Also, unfortunate the Pokemon Go didn't add all of the megas at once. I guess that's not the Pokemon Go way. They tend to like trickle out releases, no matter what they do. So it kind of makes sense that they're doing that. But anyways, so I digress. We start with Mega Venusaur. All right. So is there a way for me to like enlarge Mr. Mega Venusaur? I don't think there is. So Mega Venusaur is really cool. I can't like just make him giant, can I? Yeah, I can't. But so Mega Venusaur is really cool. It gets the thick fat ability. It's pretty good. It's design wise, it's pretty cool. It's not goat. It's like in between really solid and super fucking cool. There's also a lot of these to get through, so I'm gonna try to not spend too much time on all these. But um, it's a cool mega. It like adds some bulk to an already pretty bulky Pokemon, especially like I don't know, Poison Stab. This mon got a lot better when it was introduced because Poison was pretty bad before this, and then when they introduced Megas as Gen 6, they introduced the Fairy type as well, which made him a whole lot better. Um, but yeah, I think I got to keep it in like really solid, right? I think I got to keep it in like really solid. It's a very good Pokemon. It's a very good Pokemon. I'm excited to use it in Go because we don't have a lot of really good grass types. And there's the one leader who always leads a Lapras against you. She's really annoying, and she has all water moves half the time on her Lapras, not even ice moves. So Mega Venusaur should be able to smack that thing. It should be very good. We have Mega Charizard X. Mega Charizard X is super fucking cool. At the least, at the end, we'll go into GOAT tier, but I'm probably going to move like the best from super fucking cool into GOAT at the very end. That's probably what I'm going to do. But really good. Obviously, Dragon finally, I mean, this thing has been a Dragon since day one, and they finally gave it Dragon typing with this. The design's really sick. The shiny is really sick. Like, it is what it is. That thing's just there. Charizard Y, not as cool. Also cool, but not as cool. It's not in the Mega Charizard X tier. Like, I think Y is better, right? I think it's a better Pokemon. It gets, I believe, Drought is like the hidden ability. I'm like pretty sure. So really good. Obviously, super solid Pokemon. However, I don't think it's better than. I don't think it's cooler than Charizard X on the hoodie rating scale. Charizard X is here, and Charizard Y is here, right? Okay. Next we have Blastoise. Blastoise, close your eyes. I don't need you to see where I'm gonna put this. That's gonna go right here. In the GOAT tier, obviously Blastoise, the greatest of all time, the best. It's gonna stay right there. Yeah. There. Yeah. Okay. Mega Beedrill. So this Pokemon is really fucking cool. The shiny is dope. Its adaptability, great idea for a ability for it. It's fast. This thing is really really cool. I really really like. I think this is definitely better than these. I'm not sure if it's on the same level as Charizard X, but I think it's definitely better than these. Yeah, we'll leave it at really solid for now. We have Mega Pidgeot. Mega Pidgeot's on the same level as Blastoise. Super cool Pokemon. I like it. It doesn't really add a whole lot to regular Pidgeot. It does make it cooler, but it doesn't add that much. But yeah, so there's that. Then we have Mega Alakazam. Very cool. That's always going to go in the super fucking cool tier. They literally just gave him hella spoons. And they made him better. And they... pretty good stat boosts. He was also good in the TCG when he was played. He like moved all the damage counters everywhere. Super cool Pokemon. Next we have Celobro Mega. He is a Beyblade, right? He is a Beyblade. This one's hard. I mean, look at him, dude. Look at this guy. Look at this guy right here, this Mega Slowbro. Like, I love Slowbro. I feel like they kind of did my boy dirty. Like, they just made him get eaten by the shell on his tail. I don't like it. We're going to put you in the first. Why the fuck would you do this? I don't like aggressive. We're going to go here. I don't aggressively hate it. I don't aggressively hate this Pokemon, but it just doesn't look the best. It's good. Don't get me wrong. The Pokemon's good, but it just doesn't look the best. Okay, Mega Gengar, that is debatably GOAT. Definitely up here because its shiny is so good. The shiny for regular Gengar is completely god-awful. Just dog trash. So the fact that they gave him finally I mean, they also gave him, what's the ability? It's the... where it's like Arena Trap, but it's not. Is it Arena Trap? Is that what it is for ghost types? Spell tag, Shadow Tag. I'm stupid. He's got Shadow Tag, so this thing is godlike. It gets a great shiny. I think that's here for now. I think that's the highest as of right now. Mega Kangaskhan, I think really solid. Just have the baby come out is super dope. Definitely a really big add-on to the original concept of Kangaskhan. It's a Pokemon that really needed a buff. I think this is a really, really good Mega. People hate it because of how dominant it was in VGC, but it's a really, really good Mega. Very, very, very good Pokemon. Pinsir, also a very good Pokemon. I think goes into the really solid as well. It looks super cool. It got Swords Dance and then Aerialate, so you do Swords Dance like Aerialate, Quick Attack. It was pretty cool. I think the design's great. Adds a lot to regular. Adds a lot to the regular Pinsir. I think that it's just a really, really cool design. Mega Gyarados. This may be an unpopular opinion, but yeah, I don't like it that much. I think it looks too shrimpy. I mean, I know it's like supposed to be a shrimp, but like it looks, I don't know. I just don't like it. The shiny isn't that great. I mean, the shiny is just red, but that's what it was for the normal one. But I just don't like it that much. Mold Breaker's cool. Losing the ×4 to Electric is cool, but it adds now a weakness to fighting. It doesn't have Intimidate when it's Mega Evolved. It gets like Mold Breaker, Earthquake into stuff like Rotom Wash, so it's able to 1v1 Rotom Wash, which was a really big deal during the meta that it was introduced. But design-wise and stuff, I just think it's down here with these guys. And I mean, okay, I guess, is still good. So I'd also like to preface during this that I like pretty much all of the Mega Evolutions. I think Mega Evolution as a concept was amazing. Great idea. Please bring it back. Super cool. So, like, there's not really any of these that I hate, and so, okay, I guess, are still good ones, right? They're still good ones. So we have Aerodactyl. Old Jafar. Jafar goes here too because it had so much potential. Like Mega Aerodactyl could be so cool, and they just gave it Jafar's chin and like some rocks on its wings. Like this thing could be a badass. They didn't change the typing. They just gave it like Tough Claws, which like it doesn't really have that many good boosting abilities for that anyway. Like it has like tough it's got Hone Claws, and then like after you Hone Claws, what are you doing? Like you don't have like Stone Edge is not a move you can use for it. You have to use like a flying move. Like it's just not good. And Aerodactyl could have been so cool. This thing is dog trash. That's going straight right there. This thing is in go. I actually hate this Pokemon so much, dude. Mega Mewtwo X. So for you guys that don't know, there are two versions of Mewtwo's Mega Evolution, which will be really cool when it comes to Go. There is this amazing Pokemon. Holy moly, this thing is godlike. Like it is like long cat tail behind him. He has a little halo crown above him. He just looks all knowing. He looks all powerful. He just looks badass. And then there's this thing that looks like he's straight out of like I don't even know, some third world country's militia. Like I hate it. I hate. And then why are his toes like that? That makes it's just gross to look at. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. You're easily staying right there, bro. Then we have Fabio. We have Ampharos. I think this thing is hilarious. It's not going down there. I think this thing is hilarious. I actually love this Pokemon. It's like borderline super fucking cool. It's like in here. It's very very good. A huge buff to the design for regular Ampharos. I love regular Ampharos, but this thing just looks really really cool. I think regular Ampharos needed a design like or like needed a stat buff like for sure. I'm a big lover of Gen 2. Gen 2 is my favorite generation. So I think that yeah, I think Ampharos is super super cool. That's going there by the way. So far with these four, like the only one that's not on the level of like maybe GOAT is like Mega Alakazam. I think these three are like definitely like maybe GOAT. So Mega Scizor, easy up here. I actually love this Pokemon. I think it's super super cool. I definitely think it could have been better, but again, like my love of Gen 2 makes me love Mega Scizor more than a normal person probably would. Same with the next Pokemon that we'll go into. But yeah, I just think the design's really cool. He has like the sharp talon or sharp talons. I mean, I guess they're kind of talons. He has a sharp like pincers. He looks like one of those. His hands look like the pair of scissors they gave you in elementary school when they didn't give you the real pair of scissors because they knew you'd cut your fingers off. But like I still think it just looks really really cool, and the shiny looks great. Really really good Pokemon. Really good Pokemon. So then we have Mega Heracross. So Mega Heracross, I think probably goes around here just because like what was the point? Like it's really rough for me, man, because Heracross is my boy. I actually love Heracross. That's actually my boy. But the Mega they did to him, they did him dirty. They did him so dirty. They gave him this big nose. He looks like Pinocchio after he's been lying for like 3 hours. He has giant hands for no reason. They don't even do anything. He just has these giant like missile hands. And then he has, dude, the design's just so bad. It's like borderline down here. Like it's very very bad. And as a Pokemon, he doesn't really get better either. They gave him Skill Link. They turned him into a different Pokemon, not a better Pokemon. Like if his Mega Evolution got Defiant or Guts, like I think he would be here because you'd have to give a Defiant or Guts Pokemon like that much respect. But like giving him Skill Link doesn't even really help him. I don't know. Wait, or he already does get Guts, doesn't he? Yeah, he already does get Guts, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he does. But give him like Defiant or something, or like Intimidate or something. I don't know. I just know they could do it a lot better than like what they did. They should have given this Intimidate and made it actually cool is what they should have done. But anyways, Mega Houndium. This goes here. It's still a bad Pokemon because it's Houndium and it just gets like Mach Punched and it dies to everything. But the design is so badass and the Pokemon is just so cool. I can't not put him at really solid. Like, I'm so hyped to get this in Go because I have a shiny Houndour, and the shiny looks great. Also, all these shiny Mega forms in Go are gonna look fantastic. I'm so excited for them. Um, but yeah, like Mega Houndium is such a cool Pokemon, and it finally got a little bit of shine. A lot of the Gen 2 Pokemon just kind of got like left back. It's unfortunate the starters for Gen 2 didn't get a Mega Evolution as well. That's actually really unfortunate now that I think about it. But yeah, Houndoom, super super cool Pokemon. Definitely goes in the really solid. Ttar is down here because design wise, it looks alright. They could have done better. They didn't really change too much with Ttar, to be honest. It looks very similar. And like the Pokemon in general, I even forget what ability it gets. Sandforce? I actually forget. I know that it doesn't get Sandstream. Or maybe it does. Does it get Sandstream? So like if you... Alright, we're gonna look this up actually, so that I know. I'm here. Okay. Mega Tyranitar. Mega Tyranitar. Yeah, but it does have Sandstream. Okay. See, like, I actually think that's kind of cool. It doesn't move it up at all, but the fact that you can like have your weather get overridden by something because Tyranitar will be faster than that Pokemon, but then you just like Mega Evolve and you get your weather back is actually pretty dope. But yeah, I think it stays in okay, I guess, and don't think it would ever be any higher than that. Unfortunately, Mega Sceptile, the Christmas tree, also here, maybe here. I think here because it is better than the original because they gave it Dragon type, and like I love Sceptile. I think it's super cool, but I just don't think it stacks up to these other ones. I think they could have done more with it. I really, really, really like the Pokemon Sceptile, which makes this hard. I think it's probably here. I think it's better than the other okay, I guess is, but it's still an okay, I guess. Yeah, it'll definitely be fun to get and go. The shiny is really cool. It was cool in Pokken as well. It was a really fun Pokemon there as well. Then we have Mega Blaziken. Mega Blaziken goes up here. See, I love Fire Chicken. They didn't really give it too much of a boost from normal Blaziken, which was kind of cool because normal Blaziken was already so fucking busted with speed boost and stuff. But it's a very good Pokemon, and I think that the design change is like subtle but really really cool. Like they just gave it a little bit more, but I think it's actually I think it has to go up here. I think it's really really cool. Yeah, very very cool. I like Mega Blaziken. Okay, then we have Swampert, Mega Swampert. So Mega Swampert has to go here. I think this Pokemon is super super cool. I think they actually it's got to go there. It's a giant buff to the design of normal Swampert in my eyes. I think it looks amazing. Swift Swim is dope. It outspeeds like everything when it's in the rain because it has like base 80 speed statters, like something like that. So doubling it, it would outspeed like non-Scarf Dragapult, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, I think this Pokemon is super super good. Not on the level of a lot of these others like Mega Gengar and like Charizard X and like Charizard Y and all that stuff. But it's a real solid Pokemon. And I think because of how giant of a buff it is to the design and like to the Pokemon in general, I think it has to go up in the super fucking cool. And it's a super fucking cool Pokemon. So Gardevoir goes here just out of respect. So I don't like Gardevoir, but I get it. I know why people do. It gets Pixelate Hyper Voice. It gets a lot of cool shit when it Mega Evolves, and the shiny is amazing. The shiny is one of the coolest shinies in the game. I really hope I'm able to get it and go. I'm not sure if I have a shiny Ralts or not. But shiny Gardevoir is, or like shiny Mega Gardevoir is one of the coolest Pokemon in all of like the game. It just looks amazing. So like out of respect, it's gotta be in the really solid tier. Mega Sableye. This one's a little bit harder. So Mega Sableye is cool. He gets the big gem. I think that goes here. I think it goes here because it's definitely better than the normal one. Magic Bounce is actually, is it better than the normal? So Pokemon wise, it's worse than the normal one because you don't get Prankster. But design wise, that's so fucking cool. I like that design a lot. So I think I can't put it in the original is better. I've got to put it here. I've got to put it here. So, yeah. Mega Mawile, that goes up here. Amazing Pokemon. Such a great buff to a Pokemon that was really bad. Made it very, very good. Love that. Love that. Mega Agron is here. Definitely a buff to the design. Still not a good Pokemon. Makes it solid Steel type, which is a lot better than like normal Agron. And makes it pretty good, especially with fairies in the meta. It's not a bad Pokemon at all. But also just like he's Agron. He could have gotten like, I don't know. I feel like the design could have been cooler. He could have gotten a better Pokemon, but it is what it is. I think he's still there. I think maybe above some of these other ones. I think Pidgeot's probably like at the bottom. No, Sableye's at the bottom. And then Sableye's, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have to rearrange these at the end. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Medicham, we get Young Nipple Knees. Cool Pokemon. Don't know how much it needed a Mega Evolution. Because they didn't really change it. They just gave it like pure power or whatever, which doesn't really do much. I mean, the ability is really good, but like it doesn't really do much to what Medicham already did. I know it saw like a good amount of C in VG, or like a good amount of play in like VGC and stuff, but I'm not sure it was the greatest Pokemon ever. I think we're gonna put it here just because I like the whole like Ali Ababwa thing he's got going on. I can always put him above these for sure, but it's hard to put him in with the likes of Mega Pinsir and Mega Gardevoir and stuff. I don't know. He's like in between really solid and okay. Mega Manectric, obviously super cool. Amazing Pokemon. Gets Intimidate. Giant buff to the original Pokemon, both design wise and also like playability wise. Super fucking cool. I'm gonna rearrange these really quick. Yeah, I think that's good for now. Mega Sharpedo gets speed boost into Strong Jaw, I believe is what they gave it. Design wise, giant buff. I think the design wise it looks really cool. I think they could have made it cooler. I think there's still like room for improvement there, but like it still looks great. I also have a shiny Carvana in Go, and I'm really excited to make that into a shiny Sharpedo. But yeah, super cool Pokemon. Like I don't think it's on these guys level. Yeah, you have to go up farther. You can go down farther. Yeah. Mega Camerupt. I have a soft spot for Mega Camerupt because he has the little cocker skirt. So like my first dog growing up, her name was Lucy, and she was a cocker spaniel, and she had this skirt just like how Mega Camerupt does, and so it gives me like a little bit of nostalgia, and like I love Lucy obviously, so it kind of brings that back a little bit, like seeing Mega Camerupt. So I'm probably gonna rank it higher than a lot of other people will, but I think design wise it's really cool. It's not a giant buff to the Pokemon. It doesn't get much better. I don't even know the ability, to be honest. I memed around with it in the TCG for a while because it had like a 50 damage times the amount of fire that was on, and at that time 4 fires would kill everything. So I like had a Mimi Mega Camerupt deck for a while. I think it's probably here in my opinion. It's a really solid Mega design wise, like very solid Mega design wise. Mega Altaria. This goes up here for the simple fact that it is Dragon and Fairy, and that in itself is fucking godlike, and it gets Pixelate. Dude, it's this giant fluff ball. The shiny looks great. It's gonna be really cool. I love this Pokemon. I think it definitely goes up around here. I think it's really cool. I love Mega Altaria. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. So we have Bennett. Bennett goes here. At the very bottom of really solid, and another Pokemon that's like borderline, but I think the sheer buff to the aesthetics of like Bennett means you can't put it in okay, I guess, because this thing looks sick. It looks so cool. It's not a good Pokemon. It gets Prankster, and it's an attacker. Like, it doesn't really help itself. It doesn't have the stats to be a Prankster Pokemon. Like, it kind of has the moveset for it, because you get Prankster Destiny Bond, and you get Prankster Will-O-Wisp, and you get Prankster Trick, and, like, stuff like that. But it doesn't have the stats to back it up. But design-wise, it looks sick. So, we have Absol. No conversation. That's my boy. That's the GOAT. That's the GOAT. No, but seriously, I think in Sword and Shield VGC with like the Dynamax meta, I think that the Mega Absol would be one of the best megas in the entire game. I think it'd be gross. But like it wasn't really good before. I think the Mega looks pretty cool. A lot of people don't like it, but I think the Mega looks pretty cool. I'm gonna put it at the, and again, this is my opinion, and I love Absol, so I'm gonna put it in the super fucking cool tier. But I can definitely see why people would put it below the Mega Bounce, or it's called Mega Bounce. It's called, I forget what the ability is called. Something Bounce. I'm just gonna look it up also. Magic Bounce. I already remembered before I even looked it up. So Magic Bounce is not a super good ability. I mean, it means you can't get Willowed, but like you're so frail that people just kill you in one shot anyway. Even like a lot of support Pokemon. But that's why with Dynamaxing, like he's very fast, he's very strong, has a very high like attack stat. If you're able to give him the bulk of being able to Dynamax, I think this Pokemon's like pretty good. And like Mega Bounce again, and like Magic Bounce in like VGC is also very, very good. So yeah, he's there, but I can definitely see why people would have him a lot lower. He's there for me because Absol's my second favorite Pokemon, only to Rhyhorn. So I got to put him up there like pretty high. I still like, even though he's my second favorite Pokemon, I can't put him ahead of these. That's like how good the other Megas are and how good he is, I think, in my opinion. But next we have the Crescent Moon Mega Salamence. Very cool Pokemon. It gets the Aerialate. That's the ability. It gets Aerialate, which is really, really cool. I think the design is amazing. I think the Crescent Moon thing is really, really cool. He like tucks his arms in. He gets the giant Crescent Moon. He looks like a fucking Star Wars villain. Really, really like him. Really, really like him. Yeah, I'm a fan. But I don't think he's much higher than these others. I think just Mega Alakazam maybe, but that's it. Mega Metagross, easy up here. This Pokemon is insane. Very good Pokemon to give him Mega to. Makes that Pokemon insanely strong overall. It now has Tough Claws. It has like setup moves like Hone Claws. It has like Autotomize and like other stuff that can make it super, super scary. And just like the aesthetic, just the picture of it just looks amazing. I'm a huge fan of Mega Metagross. I really like him. So now down here we have Latios and Latias. So these guys. So this is going to be very hard for me to rank. So first of all, just looking at them, you can't tell which one's which, and that's the problem. That is the problem in itself. So one goes in why the fuck would you do this, and the other one goes in like really solid like mid tier, right? It doesn't matter which one. It's just why would you make the exact same Mega twice? It makes no sense to me. They're the exact same Pokemon, but it's one is Latios and one is Latias. Why would you make them the same thing? I don't get it. Somebody please explain this to me, or fire the guy that did this. This makes no sense. And I also think they could have done a lot better. I mean, I get it, like red and blue makes purple, that's why they're purple. But like they could have done so much better with these. Like it's Latios, yeah, you're actually going down here. It's Latios and Latias. Some of the coolest designed Pokemon I think they've ever made. They're so cool. And they chose these? Like, I just don't know, dude. I just don't know who... I just don't know. Like, whoever's on the payroll that got paid to make this decision should not be on the payroll anymore. And they might not be. That was a long time ago. But very bad decision, in my opinion. Why the fuck would you do this? Alt F4. Stop it. So here we go. Mega Rayquaza, one of the coolest Pokemon to ever exist. The thing is amazing. The Pokemon is ridiculously strong. It is so cool looking. Like, it uses a move, Dragon Ascent, to make it Mega Evolve, which in itself is so cool. Um, big fan, big fan. Really, really like that. That'll be up there for sure. Mega Lopini. Also, I can't wait. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but I can't wait to Mega Evolve Rayquaza in Go, dude. That's gonna be. I've got shiny Rayquazas, dude. I'm so hype, man. I'm so hype. And then we have Lopini. Lopini's pretty cool. It's a solid buff to the design that was regular Lopini. I think it's a really cool Pokemon. Um, it gets scrappy. I think I gotta put it here because it's about on the level of like Bennett, I think. A lot of people will be mad that I've got the likes of like Sceptile, Ttar, like Mega a Blastoise like below Lopini, but I just think that when it comes from like base design Lopini to Mega Lopini, it's a pretty big jump. And when it comes from like the playability aspect, it's an even bigger jump. Like it's I mean like regular Blastoise is pretty good, but then Mega Blastoise is like better. It's like regular Lopini is trash, like god awful, and then Mega Lopini is like a pretty solid Pokemon. So I think that that's why that's got to be there. This so Mega Garchomp, I would put in like okay, I guess, for the sheer design. However, in similar regards to the Gengar, this Pokemon has an awful shiny. However, the Mega has a great shiny, so it goes in super fucking cool because they like semi-fix the shiny problem for Garchomp because Garchomp's shiny is awful, but the shiny is amazing, and I will not spoil it for anybody that has not seen it yet. I know a lot of Go people will be watching this video. Definitely, if you want to spoil yourself, look up shiny Mega Garchomp. But if not, I highly recommend getting the candies to Mega Evolve your Garchomp if you have a shiny one because it'll look great. Mega Lucario, I think this Pokemon's really cool. I'm not a huge fan of like the furry Pokemon. I'm not a big fan of them, but at the same time, like Mega Lucario just looks bananas. It just looks really fucking cool. So I think I've got to put it around here somewhere. Like, it's just a really solid Pokemon. It's just really solid. It's very very good. Like stats wise and like fighting wise, it's super good. And then also, I think it's a pretty giant buff to Lucario's original design. I think Lucario's original design is good. It's an iconic Pokemon. Like uh, it has like a really big following for a reason. But I think that Mega Lucario just was that much better. Like it just looks amazing. But it's still not better than these, I don't think, and definitely not on this level. IMO definitely not on this iconic level up here. Then we have this thing. I don't really want to talk about it, man. Wait, this is missing a shiny. I mean, this is missing a Mega. I just realized they didn't even put it on here. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'll talk about it after this. I'm so sorry, Zach. But yeah, so this is Mega Abomasnow. So Mega Abomasnow, doesn't it is not better than the original, and the original is really fucking bad, and it's still not better than the original. It doesn't gain anything that helps it. It just is bad and kind of useless, and the design is bad. Like it's a giant, like abominable snowman, Abomasnow. They could have made the design so much better than what they did. They're like, hey, let's just add a fuck ton of icicles and like whatever those things are, hair or whatever they are on the side of it. Let's add like a bunch of those and then just call it a day. Let's just be done with it. It's really really weird. I don't like this Pokemon at all. I think it's like borderline. Yeah, it is. Why the fuck would you make this? It is. It is. Then we have Seto Kaiba, Mega Gallade. I personally fucking love this Pokemon. I don't think it's like the best by any means. It'll be over here. I don't think it's like the best by any means. Oh hey, right next to it. But I think that design wise, it's literally Seto Kaiba, and that gives it such a giant boost in my eyes. And like the Pokemon's not that great. It's okay, but I think it's really really cool. Before we get to the last two, here's a Pokemon. Let me try to find this for you guys really quick. Whoa, what the heck just happened? Weird champ. Anyways. Okay. Oh god, that's terrifying. Okay. So, can I add this? Oh, well. I don't know what just happened, but you can kind of see this right here. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. Hopefully I can get back to where I was. But anyways, here we have Mega Glalie, which is not shown on the list over there. And this Pokemon is like kind of like design wise, this thing is amazing. I actually really like it. It's just Pokemon wise, they did him so dirty. Like he's so bad. He is god awful. It's so depressing. But I think design wise he looks really cool, and I think in Go he'll be better than he was in like actual actual Pokemon. In like cartridge Pokemon. I think that he'll be better, but yeah, this is Mega Glalie and he's not on the tier list for whatever reason. They decided to do my boy dirty and not even put him on there. I would put him in and around the like okay, I guess really solid. I know he's a really bad Pokemon. A lot of people don't like him, but I think his design is amazing and it really carries him. I think the Mega design is really cool, and I also think Refrigerate Explosion is hilarious. So there's that. And we have the last two. We have Mega Audino, which goes into really solid. Because it's a pretty big buff to regular Audino. But like Pokemon wise, it's bad and it didn't really need it. I don't know. It didn't really make a lot of sense to add in Audino Mega. It doesn't do anything. It's got the healer ability, which doesn't really do much. But yeah, it's there. It's an okay Pokemon. Actually, it's not better than these. It's down here. It's down here. It's a solid Pokemon. Like, don't get me wrong. It's a solid Pokemon. All the Megas are good. Well, almost all the Megas are good. But it's yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. And then we have Diancie Mega Diancie, which is a new Pokemon a lot of you Go people have not even seen yet. Because Diancie is a Gen 6 Pokemon, so a little spoiler alert there. Mega Diancie is cool, but like I don't know. I don't like it that much. I think the design is great. I'll put it in super. See, but this is like my opinions, right? I'm like mixing it between like I respect that it's cool. I just don't like it. Is like why I'm putting it here. Like I respect that other people would like it. I get it. I just hate it. So I guess that's why it's here. But it's also got Magic Bounce. Rock and Fairy really good at offensive typing. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so who is the GOAT? That's a hard decision. So Mega Manectric. It gets Intimidate. Giant Lightning Bolt for a body. It's a doggo. Super cool. Mega Mawile. Venus Flytrap. Gains huge power. Biggest buff from a normal Pokemon to their Mega Evolution, I think, out of all of them, which is a pretty big deal. I think that's like the biggest one. That or Altaria are the two biggest ones. That and Altaria over here are the two biggest buffs. But then Mega Mewtwo and Rayquaza. Man, this is rough. How do I pick this? This is actually very hard for me. I'm not even just trying to like draw the suspense out or whatever. Like it's like legitimately hard. But I think I've got to make a decision. And all around best Mega from top to bottom, I think is Mega Mawile. I think the design, like the massive buff, both design wise and like offensively for this Pokemon is insane. I think these three are also on another level. I wish I could put them all like this is like literally the other tiering is like this. I think we'll go that. Like these are like the goats, and then these are everybody underneath them, and then this is down here. But yeah, so Tier list YouTuber, by the way. If you guys stayed the whole video, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. This is my Mega Pokemon tier list. If you guys have any differing opinions than me, please leave them in the description below. If you guys have something else you want me to make a tier list on, really doesn't matter what it is, let me know in the description below as well. Head over to twitch.tv/hoodieplays to see me play Fall Guys, and to see me play Valorant, and to see me play Among Us with the homies, and Melee. And until then, I will see you guys next time. Have a good rest of the day, guys. Later.